Hi guys!
Welcome back to our podcast. This is episode 7. Episode 7. And since it's unofficially fall, we're getting closer towards
to Halloween.
We decided to read some Reddit stories. Whether they're creepy or
weird.
Oh
yeah, we can also do weird.
we could do weird ones.
There's a lot of weird people out there.
Yeah, there are. There's definitely a lot of weird people. It's kind of crazy, hiding behind the screen. Yeah, no, it's just crazy.
Oh, wait, that's actually weird.
Literally a guy probably type.
He's just
typing.
He's like, I want. No,
I want.
And the boo.
Invisible boo boo. I'm sorry. Oh God.
Well, we're having a little bit of problems with
our voice.
Yeah. Especially Sammy, but
I sound like fucking Mickey Mouse.
Like Abby Lee when she was with her voice.
Oh yeah, what?
I'm like, Piper, you don't remember?
Piper, do you remember?
With her voice?
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I've been having a lot of voice cracks, so it's
Yeah, my words aren't wording this time.
And Dillery said that I have a deep voice, so I'm sorry if I sound...
I meant it in a nice way.
I don't think a girl wants to be told she has a deep voice.
No, but it's
the morning sweet.
No, it fits so well.
Funny.
It wasn't that deep voice. It's that doesn't fit well. No, it felt
what
really naturally.
You know what that reminded me of from White Chicks, where he's he's talking like this, and then he's like, "Good morning,"
That's how I feel.
Surprise, motherfucker,
I think I just sound congested sometimes, though. I sound like this. I feel like that's how I sound.
Squidward?
Congested, I don't know.
In the mornings, yeah. When I wake up, it's very
this, congested and just deep. And then once you're cleared, it's like, good morning, world.
Oh, wait, that's,
Oh, God.
But I mean, we're not here to talk about
our voices.
But yeah, we just wanted to say that in case,
I
we
apologize
sound weird.
if it's annoying.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
We're this way. But yeah. No, but we were discussing some right now, kind of.
Yeah.
Just looking over, kind of to see what was the vibe, but yeah.
We found some pretty
interesting ones, weird ones.
They're hard to believe, but I mean, also you kind of
can't
believe it until you're until actually something
it's
like that happens.
Yeah.
Which I hope it never does.
Oh yeah,
I hope it never does.
What? That never happens.
Because I would literally cry.
I know.
But some are I was up at midnight.
It's like, honey,
riding a bike, and it's why were you riding a bike at midnight?
Because it seems fun.
No, in the summer. I feel
But
if we lived in a
summer
very green area where it was
yeah.
fun by the beach, I would
would
also
go.
be riding my bike.
Same.
Yeah, but maybe because I've seen so many scary movies.
That's true.
That stuff happens
paranoid,
at night.
yeah.
It's just creepy.
No, I'd be filming a TikTok on my bike.
Come with me at 2 in the morning
Wait, what was
to go bike riding.
Let's
hope. Yeah, it's fun, but it seems fun.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm to each their own.
I mean, it also depends the area that you live in. If it's obviously you would do that if it was a really nice area and super safe.
Yeah.
And not in a really bad area.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
It's scary.
And that's just scary.
It is.
Situation. I'm let's not think about it.
Let's not think about it.
Okay.
Let's get into the story.
Okay, what's the first one?
Okay.
Do you have one? Yeah, no.
I found one, the one that I was before.
Ooh, Mr. Longfinger.
Mr. Longfinger.
Getting some Slender Man vibes.
Okay. So, the title is
Slender Man. Okay.
My grandma used to tell me scary stories when I was little. There's one I'll never forget. Do.
I'm gonna put scary music.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay. I'm trying to find where she actually
Make
starts
sure you watch
the
this at
story.
night.
Okay.
Fine.
That's scary. Okay, the story about the shower and Mr. Longfingers. I don't know about what has to do with the shower, but
I was scared. Wait.
Slender Man was
I'm sorry.
shower.
Okay, Grandma told me about Mr. Longfingers one night after I asked her about her baths.
Her
Okay.
baths? Why was he asking about her baths? What?
How was your bath, Grandma?
Okay, there we go.
Did your rinse well?
Grandma used to love her baths. She spent ages in them, candles and incenses,
Wow.
and in the tub, humming to herself until the water turned cold. It drove my mom crazy, but when I asked her why she loved it, She loved them so much, she would say it was the only place she could relax. It was the only place that was safe for her to relax. You know, people like me who are, more sensitive to certain things, we have to take baths.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, people like me who are more sensitive to certain things, we have to have baths.
Oh,
what does
that mean?
In a way of like, because she's older and like she can't like move her hands, or I don't know.
Or more that she can't stand.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But it's saying him. No?
Yeah, it's him.
That he's
the sensitive one. What do you mean?
No. It's the grandma saying that.
Okay.
Okay. She told me seriously one night, shuffling closer on the bed, I couldn't possibly spend that long in the shower. It would be too far, too risky. So that's the grandma telling that. Right. Grandma stared at me with those blue eyes of hers, unsmiling, and I knew it was time for one of her stories. One of the scary ones. I shivered with pleasure and pulled a clue.
With pleasure? With pleasure? I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm sorry.
No, like with pleasure, I will tell you the story.
Yeah, with pleasure.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And pull the covers up to my shin. And then the guy, I don't know, the kid, he was, why is it risky, Grandma? She half turned to look out the window, watching me from the corner of her eyes. Pausing for a fact, I waited, feeling my heart rate pick up what the heck?
Ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly in my chest. I'm sorry, I can't talk or whatever, read. Well, she said after one moment, it's only risky if you close your eyes, of course. If you close your eyes for longer than 10 seconds. He asked, what do you mean, why? Oh, that's creepy. The grandma said, well, do you ever play the game in the background? Playground. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
With your friends, the one where someone turns their back and the other sneaks up on them when they're not looking. He nodded and she said, exactly. So that's what it's like in the shower when you have your eyes closed. That's what it's like with Mr. Longfinger.
Hell no.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm not
like whenever she closes her eyes, Mr. Longfinger's like
she can feel the presence,
and then she could,
I was like, what's behind me?
I was like, what in the Freddy Krueger? The make don't fall asleep.
No, I do know.
I know. Okay, well, that's creepy. She let out a deep breath, and if she wished, she hadn't said anything, turning her back to face mine. When she next spoke, she lowered her voice. No one knows exactly, she whispered. Some think it's a creature that's attracted to the heat and the smell we give off in there. Others think it's a demon that finds a way into a realm through the dense steam clouds. No one can say for sure, because the only one who have actually seen Mr. Longfingers aren't ever going to be able to tell you. He said, why not? She then, Grandma shuffled closer along the bed and leaned towards me, leaning my question hanging in the air. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry your pretty head. As long as you remember the rules, you'll be fine.
Oh, they're gone.
Who's what?
Oh, cause he's like, why not? And she's like, oh, don't you worry about it. It's because they're gone. They can't tell their story.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe
Mr. Longfinger's got to them.
Much about it.
No, Mr. Longfinger.
And then he was like, what rules? Why did he have
Are you
to
not
ask
paying attention?
the
Is it not
rules?
clocking to you? Are the rules not clocking to you?
Oh, it's creepy. Well, when you're in the shower, you try not to close your eyes for too long. 5 seconds is fine, and 10 is just about okay, too. But any longer than that... Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, then what? Well, any longer than that, you may just start to feel something in the room with you. Something watching, and if you ever go longer than 15 seconds, that's when you might start to hear noise too. Hear what? A soft tap, tap, tap on fingers on glass. Fingers drumming against the door against the glass door of the shower. If you do ever hear that noise, God forbid, will you make me a promise? What, Grandma? Promise me that you'll never open your eyes.
What? Wait, I'm gonna be scared to shower now.
I'm gonna open my eyes while I'm
How
putting
could I,
shampoo while
even if my eyes are like this
red.
by the end,
red.
I'm like, yeah. Why would you read them? I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
No, that's
Okay.
like, yeah.
Well, he barely slept that night, hardly at all. I'll close my eyes and try to relax, but every time I did, I'd imagine a face pressed against my bedroom window, staring in at me. And when I did finally go to sleep, I had nightmares, bad ones. I had them all week. In fact, dreams about disembodied eyes watching me in the dark, and long fingers reaching out to touch my exposed skin.
Ew.
Ew. I don't know. I'm like picturing like Slender Man fingers. Oh, I can't really.
Same,
picture-
I've always thought he was scary. I don't know that whole
Slender Man?
aspect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
used to
yeah.
play the Roblox game. Do you remember that Roblox game with all the little killers?
Oh
I used to
yeah.
love that game because you could find, there was like secret little compartments where you could
Oh,
get
yeah.
the guns and everything.
No, but it's just creepy. Honestly, I'm not really like. Obviously, I know who Slender Man is, but I never really knew
No, me neither. The
the
story,
story
or
of,
why. Yeah.
of why it started.
So like he would bring people out in the woods, no?
I don't.
And
like
is that the
little,
story?
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
and like little like letters. I think they would be posted around. I don't
Yeah.
know what those letters were, or even if they were letters.
I think I remember that from the game. There was little letters.
Oh, so it wasn't like in the story.
No. I think it's part of the
Okay.
story, but they also included
Like
it
maybe
in
we
the
could
game.
search up what Slender Man.
We should.
Behind the
Slenderman
story.
stories.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I really don't know. I mean,
And I
all
never
know-
looked into anything like
Yeah.
that because I've always been really paranoid.
No, and then in the game, in the Roblox game, if you got caught by Slender Man, the screen would like go black, and then it would
Oh,
be.
I do
Oh,
know that
yeah,
though.
him.
Yeah.
And then I'd throw my phone after that. And then I'll pick it up once it's over.
Yeah, it's like there. Oh, that's creepy.
yeah.
Okay, it wasn't any better when I was awake. Either, not really. The shower was the worst. That's when Grandma's stories really got to me. I never thought about it before. But suddenly I had trouble shutting my eyes in there. I'd be standing beneath the beating water, shampoo running down my face. And as soon as I squinted my eyes closed, I'd hear Grandma's words running through my head. 5 seconds is fine. 10 is just about okay. 2, but any longer than that. I'd rub my hair fast, feeling the shampoo dripping off my shin. And as soon as I'd counted past 5 seconds, I'll feel it. A sort of pressure, not a feeling of being watched exactly, but something close to that. I'd run my fingers faster and faster through my hair, actually trying to get the studs out and the ready blackness behind my closed eyes, coupled with the rush of water in my ears. Would feel like a held breath, like the silence before a scream. The sounds would race through my mind, and I'd be so desperate to open my eyes again. Think I'd sometime do it before my hair was rinsed fully clean and my eyes would sting with shampoo. But before I shut them again, I'd always be sure to peer out through the stained glass door of the shower cubicle. Yeah, sorry. I can't even read. Just to make sure I was still alone. It wasn't long before Mom realized something was up. She heard me crying in my sleep one night and came in to comfort me, asked me what the matter was, and it all came out. I told her about Grandma's stories and about Mr. Longfingers. She caught this look on her face when I was telling her that like used to get with me when I would make her really mad, the wide eyes angry look. Only the time she wasn't angry with me, she was angry with my grandma. My parents' room was next to mine, and sometimes if I pressed my ear against the wall, I could hear them talking in there. Soft whispers that night through after Mom was satisfied I wasn't scared anymore, and she'd gone back to her room. The whispers weren't soft at all. Oh no, I heard Mom hissing to Dad about Grandma, about the story she told me. Mom's voice floated through the wall, sharp and crisp. You know what your
Do you know what your fucking mothers said to him now?
Don't you, Simon? It's so funny. Dad's response was an intriguable mutter. She told him that there's a monster that'll get to him if he shuts his eyes in the shower. A monster. The poor kids have been having nightmares about it all week. Seriously, Simon, you better say something to her tomorrow morning first thing, or I will. Why is it talking about like in second. I don't know.
I don't think it's real.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's a little long for.
Yeah, it's really long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Grandma.
Crazy.
We're gonna get through one.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, if there's a really,
long.
we can just like break it down.
2 parts.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there it is.
Is there a hard like something that's like intense out of like the story?
Oh, yeah, the ending.
Okay, yeah, we'll read the.
Okay, well, I mean, I know we kind of know the
this.
backstory of it.
Yeah.
Like a part 2, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, ooh. Okay, I think she died.
No, continue going. This is good.
I'm like, wait.
You lost track?
You know, I'm like trying to find. Oh, I passed it too.
No, but it's actually crazy that a lot of like that's crazy that the grandma, if it's real, was still having those things. I don't know. I would be like, Grandma, is there something wrong with you?
Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah, okay, found it. So she came to visit him in the room the following night. That time, as she perched on the end of my bed, there were no stories, nothing like that. Grandma just sat there and stared down at me, her blue eyes wide and sad, and the light from the moon outside my window lit up with her wrinkled face. You know, never let anything bad happen to you, don't you? I know, Grandma. You know I wouldn't let you come to any harm. I nodded again. Okay, good. That's good. You know the things I tell you in the evening are meant to help you, sweetheart. They're meant to toughen you up a bit, protect you. But maybe your mom's right. Maybe I went too far with this time. She looked down at me and smiled. I'll tell you what. You know what I told you about Mr. Longfingers in the shower? Well, I'm gonna make sure you're safe. I'll scare the bastard off. How about that? It won't come back in a hurry if it has to face me. I stared up at Grandma, watching her face glow in the moonlight, watching her smile down at me. I nodded my head once. I was the one who found her.
God damn, she died? Grandma died?
So she died?
That's crazy.
I don't know when exactly it happened, but I would guess it was about a week after we talked that time in my room, a week after she told me she wouldn't let me come to any harm. I woke up early that morning from a bad dream to a heavy thumbing sound. I sat bolt upright in bed. My room was quiet around me and I couldn't hear anything from the wall that joined my parents' room either. But the house wasn't entirely silent. Floating down the hall, muffled by a closed door, I could hear the sound of rushing water, the noise of the shower. I leaped out of bed and ran down the stairs hallway, heart already pounding in my chest. As soon as I reached the closed bathroom door, I started banging on it. A deep terror was welling up inside me like a cold water from a well. Something I couldn't place, and I kept banging and shouting Grandma over and over again. Even though she didn't respond, off to my right, I dimly aware of voices from my parents' room. The sleepy shuffle of footsteps, but before they had a chance to make it out onto the landing, I lifted my hand to test out the door handle, more of a instinct than because I thought it might actually open. But the door wasn't locked. I kept banging with my free hand and swung suddenly inwards, bringing me face to face with a wall of steam. Heat struck my skin. I squinted my eyes against the damp fog and peered into the bathroom. And before Dad pushed me to the side, before everything around me descended into shouting and tears and chaos, I saw her. I saw my grandma. She was lying naked on the floor of the shower cubicle, the water beating down around her, blue eyes bulging from her face, one hand curled up against her chest like a dead bird, while the other trailed against the glass of the shower cubicle. The flailing finger marks that she carved through the stream was still clear and fresh. It was a heart attack that killed her. So I killed her. I don't know.
Killed her.
I don't know. Maybe it was all of the nonsense she was saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And the rest is just like
the
parents not believing the kid.
Wait, that's actually kind of concerning.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't ever want to believe, right? That
yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of.
It sounds very
fake.
interesting. No, it sounds fake.
It sounds obviously. I mean, I don't know, but I mean,
you never know.
You never know.
No.
Sorry, that's so
no,
no.
But why is he like actually like? Why do a lot of people genuinely do say though that it does exist? Because like that's what happened with the girls that murdered their best friend. You know.
Oh, that's true.
And they said that he was there and he was telling them to do that because if not, he was gonna
kill them. No.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
Honestly,
it's been a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, because I really don't know.
So now I'm starting to believe. I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Slender Man story.
I think sometimes maybe when you can't dive too deep into something paranormal or things, naturally I think you start believing it and then you create those scenes.
Your mind is a very powerful thing.
Yeah.
So whatever you believe, you know.
Yeah, it does happen. Like it's like when you say, "Oh, I feel depressed," and then those emotions start like.
But if you're happy, you feel happy.
Yeah.
It's like you're tricking your mind. Like if you're feeling sad, you like, you know what, I'm happy. And then, you start getting depressed.
Yeah, or when you watch these, like, scary true crime.
And then your mind starts playing tricks on
like,
you.
What if that happens?
Or what if that happens, yeah.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to tell yourself, like, no, that already passed. Like, don't. But it's, for some people, I don't know, it intrigues them more. And if you dive
too deep,
you might
regret it.
Yeah.
What? That was so intense.
Well, I mean, not regret it, but I mean.
No, I know.
I mean, you never know with what you might.
You have to be careful, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I found.
Do you want a break from the reading?
Yeah, I'm like, you can read. Oh my god, really? I don't read the best.
Really, you read perfectly good.
I'm like, it's not that.
Okay. No, it's not at all. Ready? This is the complete origin of Slender Man.
Well, I think it is. I hope it is. I don't know.
So guys, this is a theory I created that explains the origins of Slender Man and how he became the stalker monster he is now. I'm working on a script and plan to turn this into a short movie for YouTube. Wow! That's so great! Arthur Sly was born in a small city in England in 1909. It's always in England.
Is it like a made-up story that he's creating, or is it actually the story of...
No, yeah,
this
says
is
the origin.
Theory.
Like, oh.
You can't just alter dates like that, though. Oh, I don't know if it's...
Okay, let me find another one then.
Sweetie, I don't think Arthur Sly is a real person.
I don't know.
Okay. This is the... sorry.
Whoa, I'm like, ASMR.
Okay, it went quiet, that's why. So this is the story of Slender Man. The Slender Man, also known as Slender Man.
The Slender Man also know who wrote that. I'm like,
this person, an unknown Reddit user, is a fictional supernatural character that originated as a creepypasta internet meme created by Something Awful Forums user Eric Kunsen, yeah, also known as Victor Surge, in 2009. It is depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid with a featureless head and face and wearing a black suit. Stories of the Slender Man commonly feature him stalking, abducting, or traumatizing people, particularly children. The Slender Man is not confined to a single narrative, but appears in many disparate works of fiction, typically composed online. Fiction relating to the Slender Man encompasses many media, including literature, art, and video series such as Marble Hornets, wherein he is known as the Operator. Outside of online fiction, the Slender Man has become an internet icon and has influenced popular culture, having been referenced in the video game Minecraft with the Enderman character and generated video games of his own such as Slender, The 8 Pages, and Slender, The Arrival. He has also appeared in Always Watching, a Marble Hornets story, the film adaptation of the Marble Hornets YouTube series, where he was portrayed as by Doug Jones, and will appear in an upcoming eponymous film, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, where he will be portrayed by Javier Botet. Beginning in 2014, a moral panic occurred over the Slender Man after readers of his fiction were connected to several violent acts, particularly a near-fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old girl in Wisconsin. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Okay, so this is gonna be the origin. The writings of H.P. Lovecraft influenced the creation of the Slender Man. The Slender Man was created on June 10, 2009, on a thread in the Something Awful internet forum. The thread was a Photoshop contest in which users were challenged to create paranormal images. Forum poster Eric Kunsen, under the pseudonym Victor Surge, contributed 2 black and white images of groups of children, to which he added a tall, thin, spectral figure wearing a black suit. Although previous entries had entries had consisted solely of photographs, Serge supplemented his submission with snatches of text, supposedly from witnesses, describing the abductions of the groups of children and giving the character the name the Slender Man. The quote under the first photograph. Oh my god, I can't read either. I'm sorry. We didn't want to go, we didn't want to kill them, but its persistent silence and outstretched arms horrified and confronted us at the same time. 1983 photograph unknown, presumed dead. The quote under the second photograph read, one of 2 recovered photographs from the Sterling City Library blaze, notable for being taken the day which 14 children vanished and for what is referred to as the Slender Man. Deformities cited as film defects by officials. Fire at library occurred 1 week later. Actual photograph confiscated as evidence. 1986 photograph. Mary Thomas, missing since June 13th, 1986. These additions effectively transformed the photographs into a work of fiction. Subsequent posters expanded upon the character, adding their own visual or textual contributions. Kunsten was inspired to create the Slender Man primarily by Zach Parsons' That Insidious Beast, Stephen King's The Mist, reports of Shadow People, Motham, and the Madagascar of Mattoon. Other inspirations for the character were the tall man from the 1979 film Phantasm, H.P. Lovecraft, the surrealist work of William S. Burroughs, and the survival. Whoa, I was getting an accent there. And the survival horror video game Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Kunsten's intention was to formulate something whose motivations can barely be comprehended, and which caused unease and terror in a general population. Other pre-existing fictional or legendary creatures, which are similar to the Slender Man, include the Gentleman, black-suited, pale, bald demons from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode Hush, Men in Black, many accounts of which grant them an uncanny appearance with an unnatural walk and oriental features, and The Question, a DC comic superhero with a blank face whose secret identity is Victor Sage, a name similar to Kunsten's alias Victor Surge. In her book, Folklore, Horror Stories, and the Slender Man, The Development of an Internet Mythology, Professor Shira Chess of the University of Georgia connected the Slender Man to ancient folklore about fairies. Like fairies, Slender Man is otherworldly, with motives that are often difficult to grasp. Like fairies, his appearance is vague and often shifts to reflect what the viewer wants or fears to see. And like fairies, the Slender Man calls the woods and wild places his home and kidnaps children.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Like, what is that?
Well, that's just the development,
yeah,
basically.
So
we could skip the...
Yeah, it's a lot of information, of course, but I mean, we went through the main...
the main...
information. Oh, wow, wow. So if you really want to know and, like, get on Reddit, you know, and there's a lot of info about this.
We had a documentary film on the incident called Beware the Slender Man was released by HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I never knew that. Wow.
There were incidents. Were these the incidents? Oh yeah, related incidents. Main article, Slender Man stabbing. On May 31st, 2014, two 12-year-old girls in, how do you pronounce that? Waukesha, Wisconsin, allegedly held down and stabbed a 12-year-old classmate 19 times. When questioned later by authorities, they reportedly claimed that they wished to commit a murder as a first step to becoming proxies for the Slender Man, having read about it online. They also state that they were afraid that Slender Man will kill their families if they did not commit the murder. That I heard about.
Yeah.
The victim was able to crawl from the woods where she had been left to reach a roadside. Passing cyclists intervened and the victim survived the attack. Both attackers have been diagnosed with mental illnesses, but have also been charged as adults and are each facing up to 65 years in prison. One of the girls reportedly said Slender Man watches her, can read minds, and can teleport. Like an Enderman. That's crazy. From Minecraft.
That is insane to me.
That is. And then experts testified in court She also said she conversed with Lord Voldemort. And what?
Okay, now I just got weird.
Wait, this one's funny. Experts testified in court said she also said she conversed with Lord Voldemort and one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait, what? How is that an I don't think. What? I think, you know what? When it's very, like, these hardcore, like, crimes that people, they want to hide behind some... Yes, you can hear, like, voices that you can't say exactly, like...
No,
why do you want to make
excuses?
That is crazy. Like,
that's funny. I mean, it's not funny.
No, the whole situation is funny. It's the fact that, you know,
that she said
Voldemort...
that she can speak.
And the Ninja Turtles, you said?
She conversed with Lord Voldemort.
If I was a mental health expert, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I do not...
Like, you need help.
Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle did she talk to, though? Was it Leonardo? Was it Raphael? You know?
But you know what? That's also, like, another crazy thing, how they can use, like, say those things, like,
but
what?
Like, it is a 12-year-old, so I feel like when it comes to little kids,
that's insane.
They're more easy to.
But I mean, you're 12. Like, to me, that's
she was found incompetent to stand trial, and her prosecution was suspended until her condition improved. That's insane.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can see a lot of things on the internet, things like even at whatever age you may be.
Yeah.
But I mean, you choose to believe what you want, and you choose to, if something is there that you know it's bad, and you keep going into it, like.
I feel like that's your fault. Like, I feel like you're already at the age where you kind of know what's good and what's bad. Like, come on, they have to be.
That's why, I mean, I don't know. That's hard for me to believe. Like, of course, I don't know. I'm not, like, a mental health expert, but...
Yeah, the one who created it said that he was deeply saddened by the tragedy in Wisconsin, and his heart goes out to the families of those who were affected by this terrible act. So that's crazy. How are you doing over something that was, you know, created for, like, a...
But even then, those people that create those things, your imagination is a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, people that create these very hardcore, also, like, movies, all of that. Somehow you have to be a little bit weird. It's not in a messed up way.
Creative.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, which is, like,
you know,
that's crazy how your imagination can get dark, yet also very, like, compelling.
Which it could be good for movies and everything, where you're creating art. It's just
but there's a lot of crazy
take it the wrong way, and they
want to play with that, or
and
like,
they play with it like this, you know, 12-year-old did in Wisconsin. That you know, Slender Man told her to kill that girl. That's insane.
That's crazy. That's scary.
No one's talking to you.
Bye.
No,
that is very...
Basically, the rest was just, like, until they were ready to stand trial, and then one of them...
Yeah, the whole story. Which, again, you can look into, but I don't know.
But yes, or if you want to watch a documentary, then...
HBO.
Beware the Slender Man.
Slender Man.
I don't know.
That's crazy. And then there was other incidents.
Oh, really?
After hearing this story on an unidentified woman from Cincinnati, Ohio, told a WLWT TV reporter in June 2014 that her 13-year-old daughter had attacked her with a knife and had written macabre fiction, some involving the Slender Man, who the mother said motivated the attack. On September 4th, 2014, a 14-year-old girl in Port Richey, Florida, allegedly set her family's house on fire while her mother and 9-year-old brother were inside. Police reported that the teenager had been reading online stories about the Slender Man, as well as Atsushi Okubo's manga Soul Eater. Eddie Daniels of the Pasco County Sheriff's Office said that the girl had visited the website that contains a lot of the Slender Man information and stories. It would be safe to say there's a connection to that. And then, this one's crazy. During an early 2015 epidemic of suicide attempts by young people ages 12 to 24 on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, Slender Man was cited as an influence. The Oglala Sai tribe president noted that many Native Americans traditionally believed in a suicide spirit similar to the Slender Man.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, I can't speak.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
That's just insane. I don't even know what to say because.
Well, that definitely brought me back to the whole Slender Man era back then. I'll tell you that.
I never looked into it because, like I said,
looked into it either, but like
I mean, it's
I was
what-
aware of it.
Yeah, what people would say like at school and our friends would be like, oh, this
The
and that.
Slender Man.
But
oh my God.
yeah, I only knew from like the girls that were by the train tracks, right? Or am I mistaken? Or in the woods, yeah.
In the wood.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 girls, no? And it was like they were having a sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
And they went, and then that Slender Man told them like they had to sacrifice.
They had to kill them.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very weird. Again, like.
Again, your mind is very powerful. If you
I don't know.
like, if you're saying that like someone is talking to you, no, that's just your mind telling you like, oh, this person's talking to you. Someone's actually talking to you.
That's crazy though, how your mind can.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
You believe what you want to believe
No, it's because sometimes it can get like
to a point.
to a point you have to like escape from it. Like, no, it's because I mean you can choose to like dwell onto it and think, no, I mean, if it is real, it's in my head. No, not everything that goes on in your head is true.
Yeah, no, not everything.
Like at all. Most of the time, because most of the time our brain has more negative thoughts than good.
Yeah, why is
For
that?
sure. Like you wake up and you're already like, oh, I'm gonna dwell today. I like already hate it. You have a bad interaction at work that keeps building from that to that, and then
Just
burst, you know?
yeah.
That's why it's very important to regulate like your head and everything, and especially if you're like going through a bad time. Like I've seen that they say do not watch sad movies or like if
Or listen
you're-
to sad music. Or
Because it does get more like
it
bad.
does. I think that's true.
You know, and it
I've
is.
noticed it, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it too. Because I was always listening to sad music. So I was always sad all the time.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
And then I was like, okay, let me stop this. And then I started listening to like my other playlists.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm actually happier. But sometimes those sad songs hit.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Like they just hit different, you know?
yeah, and you know, I think something that's also to me like a lot of people, how they get influenced with violence is video games. Because some of them are very crazy, and I'm telling you, because like a lot of like boys, they play, and some of them get very crazy. That to me, like, it's a game, and to them, it's like now, like some of them actually start getting weirder
They do.
in how they act, like outside of the game, and it's like. I don't want to say, but I do think that contributes
Like
to
it's
a lot
all
of
on a
violence.
screen, okay?
Yeah.
It's a game.
And if you're contributing long hours, like every day, somehow I do think that affects your brain.
No, it does.
Oh, there's
It
you know,
does.
there's proof.
It's
there's
proof.
evidence that
Especially when it comes to like little kids playing like video games like with guns and everything.
all violent games. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from a very young age. Like I think it's really messed up. And
Well, yeah,
it's
because your
messing
brain
up
is
their
still developing at such a
Yeah.
young age. So what you're seeing and what you're, learning, it affects you. You know.
Yeah, it's violence, so you're gonna give violence, like you're gonna get violent. I don't know. That's why it's like, I don't know, be cautious with what you watch, what you hear. Me knowing I watch like true
with the
crime.
media you
Yeah.
consume, basically.
Like me, I don't like scary stories. I don't like listen. Like,
Oh, really?
As we're
Reading scary
no,
stories.
like, and honestly, it did leave me a little bit unsettled. Not because, like, I don't know. It's because to me, like, I've never, like, had a weird thoughts in my head like that. And I don't know that there's a lot of people that have these scary things happen, and it does affect them so weirdly and strangely that to me, it's like it doesn't process. But it leaves you, of course, unsettled because it's a psychological thing, you know? But, like, those things really, like, to me, it scares me. Or, like, scary movies, I don't like them. But I love, like, true crime.
True crime.
Which I don't know how, because it's more so, like, those
'Cause
things
it's a
are different
person.
from, like, this.
You can physically fight a person, but if it's, something else, if it's spirit, I mean, can't really fight them with your fist, can you? I think that's why. Yeah, you can't really fight them with your
Yeah.
fist. So I think that's how you see it. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, but like recently, like I have like at my work these my coworkers were telling me about this movie called Creep. I don't know if you guys have watched it.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
And it's this actor, and he does a really good job. And they film it in the way of like if it was through a camera, like a digital camera, yeah.
Like
and
on the phone?
Yes,
Like,
and it literally feels like you're there and that it did happen,
wow.
but it's not.
Like the Blair Witch Project.
Is it like Blair Witch?
Where they were filming.
Where they're filming it through the camera.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't watched the movie. But
It's about this movie where these group of friends, they, I guess, are trying to find this, like in a forest. This like I don't know if it's like a spirit or something, but they go camping and everything, and they're filming as if they're like making a movie. I don't know. It's just like through the lens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and towards the end, well, I mean, they find this, but it's like never shown what it is. Like you don't know if it's like a spirit, if it's like a person. This witch, I don't know. But
no, but this one's weird.
Oh, really?
So basically, it's like you know when you go on like Indeed, like you can go online and find jobs, right? But
yeah.
I don't know what the website was, but basically it was this guy that was on a like, was it on a news? I don't remember. And I recently watched it, and there was a job that said, oh, like I need a videographer, like for to like come along with me. And like I live by like a cabin, it's just to show for my son because I have cancer, like, and that he's gonna die and whatever. And once he actually gets he doesn't even have a son, he doesn't have cancer, like he's just a very sick like man in the head,
like, mentally,
like but like bad. And basically like, well, he's recording everything that's happening, and everything that happens is so weird. Like you guys have to watch it. It's so like psychological, so crazy that it literally leaves you so like you think you just watched something on YouTube.
What's it called?
Creep? Yeah. And then the second movie goes based off like, okay, I'm not gonna say it because then I would like basically spoil it. So.
That's fine. I mean,
but you should go watch Creep.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
That's interesting. What in the?
Because he uses like that mask.
With the
wow.
it's a mask. Oh, okay.
There's a second movie to it.
Like the CGI.
Yeah, that's the one that's also very like bad.
Ooh. He's screaming.
But I wouldn't recommend watching it alone. Like I genuinely wouldn't. Like you kind of have to have someone that's like.
I don't know, like movies that are like through like the camera, like somebody else filming it. It's kind of creepy.
It is creepy
because it's like as if you're like how you were saying, as if you were there.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, but like also the creativity of the people that like do those films. Like I wouldn't be able to get in my role. Like I wouldn't. Well, that takes like a lot because I feel like I would feel so weird doing like all the things he did in that movie, which you'll see, and I can never do that. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff. But no, thankfully, like nothing creepy has ever happened.
Oh, to me, yeah.
No, to me.
No, to me, no.
I'm like,
no, nothing creepy has ever happened.
No.
Like the most like scariest thing, I guess, is just like
my intrusive thoughts.
My intrusive thoughts, yeah. Oh, that for sure, yes.
Yeah, because when I was young, I was just a very curious person.
Mm-hmm.
Like extremely.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't one of those stupid kids, because I don't know if you guys remember the like going back in time, you know, okay? The whole Charlie. Do you guys remember that trend?
Yeah.
That's always
the Charlie
with the
was
paper.
with the little pencils,
And
right?
you're like, yes, no.
And yes, no, yes,
that's
no.
true. Yeah.
And but everyone was blowing on the pencils, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Or what was it called? Where you would see it in the mirror?
Oh, the mirror.
Oh, that was scary.
Bloody Mary.
But like it was in elementary. I remember if people would tell you to do it, I'd be like, no. Like
I did it once.
Scared. Why would
it
you
did
do
happen?
that?
Oh no, nothing happened. No, nothing
okay,
happened.
okay.
No, but I did it in like the elementary because my friends were like forcing me to do it.
That's so sad.
But no, I mean, thankfully I didn't see anything or anything. Nothing happened to me.
Did you turn off the lights?
Yeah, it was like everything. You know, with a flash. I think it was with a flashlight that you had to. I don't know how you had like the setup.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it was creepy.
I used to be scared going in front of a mirror at some point in my life because I was scared. Like I was thinking the word Bloody Mary.
Yes, me too.
So I was like, oh my god, is she gonna cut me?
I haven't heard of that one in a long time.
I know, it's been so long. Wow, the name Bloody Mary. I haven't heard that name in
I
a while.
just got chills.
It's kind of cold in here.
I'm like, yeah, it's
icy.
cold.
I mean, chills.
But what's the other one? I don't know.
That one.
No.
I don't like to say it.
I don't
I'm
like to
sorry.
say either. But
The board there.
The board, yes, the board.
The board.
But they sold it at some point. They were selling it, and it's like you had to be like 7+. You had to be 7 years
That was
old
actually
to summon
really
a fucking
little
you know?
kid.
Like not long ago, it was like in Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, it was at Barnes & Noble's. It was at Target. It was everywhere for kids to get. I'm like, are you crazy? You have to be 21 to drink alcohol, but 7 years old to summon a fucking
7 to 10.
Not even that. There's so many there's girls that are younger, like already having kids, but you can have a kid before 20. Like that's I don't know.
That's insane.
That's sad.
Oh. But I'm glad they took it down because I don't see them.
Yeah, I haven't. I think a couple of weeks ago I went to Barnes & Noble's and it wasn't there.
No, they took them down from the stores, which I'm glad they did. Cause maybe they take it out after the third Conjuring movie. Maybe they like finally realized that like maybe kids shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, probably.
But also some people made it really dark. Like they would like make it more intense, and it's like, that's so weird. Like I don't know why people like to be possessed.
I know, it's like,
because to me, no, thank you,
no thank you.
No, it's scary even with these movies.
I know. Oh, are you guys gonna watch? This is coming up before the movie because it's coming out next month. The Conjuring movie, The Last Ride.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I am too. I know you don't like scary movies.
No, but
I've
with
been
that
waiting
one
for this
specifically, I went to. Well, this is probably one of the not the creepy. I think it's just demonic. I mean, to each their own. Again, like everybody reacts to things differently. I'm not saying that you're a demonic person for. That's your preference. But no, because when I was in what grade was I? I think sophomore year of high school. No, I'm lying. I don't remember what year, so I don't know. But basically it was in high school and it was one of like my friend's birthday, and then they rented out like the movie theater, and then I didn't know what movie it was. And I think they did it on purpose because I would have not gone. But then I was like, when I found out the day, I was like, oh, I have to go, And I remember telling my mom, I was like, I don't know if I want to go, And so then, it was The Conjuring, but I don't know which one it was. I think it was the third one.
Yeah, because I think...
Or the second. I really don't remember, but it was really ugly. And I remember not even watching, all of it because I was so scared. It's because it genuinely is, it literally is real life events, so of course, I feel like that transfers on to you. I always believe that negative energy will happen to you and then you'll be possessed.
If you're watching it from your house.
And I feel like that's going to happen in your house. Oh, me. But I feel like when you watch those things, somehow you're going to be affected later on in life. Mm-hmm. But that's my belief, right? And basically, so then, there's really scary, things going on. And so I was just, covering my eyes, the whole time. But I had such a bad week that rest of after watching it, I could not sleep. I felt like I was seeing black figures. I don't know, it was very ugly.
I'm telling you, the mind has such, it's
and I genuinely it's all I was thinking, so I didn't like it. And then I don't know, I just no. So after that I was like, no, never again. This is why I don't watch it.
No, I don't blame you.
And it's because if they're real life, to me, I feel like you're somehow summoning something into your life, and even if it doesn't happen in that moment, I feel later on that you'll carry those spirits with you.
That's crazy.
That's my belief. I'm sorry, and I truly believe that, to each their own, but I feel like you want to allow demons in your life, and you already allowed it. So that's me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get dark, but that's what I
put scary music. That's even.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, that's the way that I think. But again,
No, I don't blame you.
what you want to
are.
tolerate, what
And
you want to
also
watch,
'cause
that's you.
Towards the end of the movies, they always use clips
Of the real.
from the real life case.
That is a
That's
no-no.
I usually like skip that part because with that I don't.
Not with the real stuff, no.
Yeah.
Like when it's acting is different from the actual like.
Well, I'm like, I
the
don't
audio.
know.
I'm like, don't listen to
No.
the audios. Don't, you know. That's new.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
but no, I've never really watched any scary movies, like actually. And I think a lot of
Yeah.
people like that I've known that I've been friends. If you don't watch it, oh, you're weird, or people try to tell you like, and it was so annoying because I was like, girl, I'm like, well, I'm
Each
sorry,
their own, yeah.
like you're weird, like why are you forcing me? Like, no, thank you. But
yeah,
yeah,
those
like,
aren't friends. They shouldn't.
no, literally, I know.
Like if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do.
Yeah, but no, like yeah, that's basically like the only time, and that's when I was like, no, I never wanted to like watch anything again because I was like, no, I literally feel like this fear every time. Oh, but I'm lying. I think I did watch another one after that. But no, not that one. I don't know what it was. It was which one was it? And I didn't want to go either, but again, like I went.
There was one in theaters.
Yeah.
Like couple weeks,
Like
months,
Insidious?
like
I
this
know
year.
That one was my junior year of high school.
Mm.
And I, yeah.
Another
But I
one
mean,
in
I did it because that person wanted to go, so I was like, okay, let's go. But again, don't do things because,
Other people want you to, or
yeah, so. But I mean, because to me, I always been like, oh, it's because you have to have a balance. But then it was like, I didn't even want to do that.
don't do
Whatever.
things you don't want to do.
Yeah, no.
But no, yeah. I'm like, but nothing like else. And I've never heard anything weird from anyone else.
Yeah,
I can't
either.
say, but yeah. But it would be interesting to see if you guys have ever.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Please
that'd be
comment or
fun.
tell us, and like if you want, we'll read it in our next
Oh my
in
God,
our next podcast, or we could maybe
Episode.
leave it for October
Yeah,
since
that's
it's
right.
you know
Yeah.
spooky season.
Spooky season.
Like this was just
Yeah.
like an intro of what October's gonna look
I'm excited
like.
for October.
Oh, I'm excited for October. Just so you guys wait. It's gonna be a fun month.
Yeah, but also let us know if you want a part 2, which I think we will do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
I think
part
part
two,
two of
Just
the Reddit
kind of to
stories.
see more
Because some of them are
psychological things.
Some are weird.
Some are
I don't
weird.
know.
I'm like, let's hope YouTube doesn't like flag anything.
I don't
No,
think so,
YouTube can't
'cause-
flag anything.
But
I
yeah.
don't think so. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Please don't YouTube.
But no, yeah, we appreciate you guys watching our videos, and it was really fun to talk about this one, you know, because I think Reddit will always be very
A weird
interesting. So,
Place.
but yeah, so stay tuned, maybe for a part 2, or who knows what we will post next.
And comment your, any spooky
Stories.
stories that have happened to you or you've
Yeah.
heard.
Yes.
Yes, or on our Instagram, wherever you want to.
Up to you.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on our next one. Bye.
Bye.